0 RPM, 97 degrees. This RTX 4080's fans completely stopped while gaming, and the owner had absolutely no idea.
3 days ago, one Reddit user posted this screenshot. His GPU fan sitting at 0 while his card was cooking itself alive. Within hours, hundreds confirmed the same thing. RTX 4070s, 4080s, 4090s, 50 series, every brand, every model. Nvidia's response? They didn't warn anyone. They didn't push a notification. They just silently deleted driver 570.124 from their website at 2 a.m. and hoped nobody would notice. If you're not on Reddit, and most people aren't, you might be running this driver right now with zero idea your GPU is in danger.
Before I tell you how this unfolded, you need to understand why this bug is unlike anything Nvidia has shipped before. Most driver bugs crash your game, give you visual artifacts, blue screen your PC. You see the problem, you know to roll back. This bug has no visible symptom. None. No crash, no error pop-up, no Windows notification, no beep. Your game runs perfectly. The only thing that changes is your fans silently stop spinning while your GPU pulls 300 to 450 watts of raw power. Temperature climbs roughly 5 to 10 degrees per minute under load, from safe to dangerous in under 5 minutes. Ask yourself something honestly right now. When was the last time you checked your fan RPM while gaming? Could you hear the difference between 2000 RPM and 0 with headphones on? This bug exploits something we all do. We trust that cooling handles itself. Driver 595.59 breaks that trust silently. Your GPU could be at 95 degrees right now while you're watching this on your second monitor, and you would have absolutely no way of knowing. And the only reason we know about this at all is because one random person on Reddit got curious.
Here's how it started. Regular gamer, nothing special about his setup. Nvidia app popped up with a new game-ready driver, 570.124, WHQL certified, recommended update. He clicked install, just like you've done 100 times. A few hours later, something felt off. PC running hotter than usual. Fans sounded quieter. Most people would have ignored it, but this guy had GPU-Z installed. Opened it out of curiosity. Fans at 0, temperature at 97, while gaming. He posted to r/Nvidia. Casual title, thought it was just his card. Got a few upvotes initially, nothing major. Then the first reply hit. Then the second. Then it exploded. New posts flooded r/Nvidia, r/PC gaming, r/build a PC. Every screenshot showed the same thing. 0 RPM, dangerous temperatures, different cards. Asus, MSI, Gigabyte, Zotac, Founders Edition. RTX 4060, 4070 Ti Super, 4080, 4090, even 50 series. Every single affected user had one thing in common. Driver 570.124. This wasn't a defective batch from one factory. This was Nvidia's own software telling every GPU it touched to stop protecting itself. But the community was about to discover something far worse than stopped fans.
Most users got lucky, technically. Their GPUs hit 95 degrees, thermal throttling kicked in, performance tanked, some PCs emergency shut down entirely. Cards survived, crisis averted. Except, not really. Repeated thermal cycling above 95 degrees degrades silicon, weakens VRAM, cracks solder joints. Slowly. Your card works today, but its lifespan just got shorter, and you'll never know by how much until it dies early. Months from now, maybe years. That's the lucky ones. Then other posts started appearing. Users who had disabled thermal throttling in BIOS for overclocking, custom loop builders whose fan control was entirely software dependent, people who left a game running and walked away. These users had no safety net. GPU temperatures climbed past 105 degrees with nothing to stop it. VRAM modules failed, VRM components burned, cards that will never display an image again.
$800 RTX 4070 Ti Super, dead. $1,000 RTX 4080 Super, dead. $1,500 RTX 4090, dead. These aren't hypothetical scenarios, these are real people. The college student who saved for 6 months for a 4070 Ti, staring at a black screen. The content creator whose 4090 workstation died mid-project, deadline tomorrow. The dad who finally splurged on a gaming PC for the family. Every single one of them did nothing wrong. They clicked update when the app from the company they trusted told them to. That's it. A driver update, something you've done 100 times without thinking. Click update, click restart, and your $1,500 graphics card becomes a $1,500 paperweight. So how did a bug this catastrophic get through every single layer of testing? The answer should terrify you.
When Nvidia discovered from community reports flooding their own forums that 570.124 was destroying customer hardware, here's what a responsible company does. Push notification through Nvidia app to every affected user. Warning banner on GeForce.com. Email blast to registered accounts. Public statement acknowledging the issue. Auto rollback through the Nvidia app. Here's what Nvidia actually did. They quietly deleted 570.124 from their download page at approximately 2 a.m., uploaded a replacement driver without saying a word, and that's it. Now let me show you something that should make your blood boil. The Nvidia app. It's installed on millions of PCs right now, including probably yours. It knows your exact driver version. It has push notification capability, and Nvidia uses these notifications aggressively. New driver available, notification. Game deal, notification. GeForce Now promotion, notification. Driver actively destroying your hardware? Nothing. They built a notification system that works perfectly for selling you things, and chose not to use it for saving your hardware. When Samsung discovered batteries were exploding, they launched a global recall, direct notifications to every affected user, airport warnings, full transparency within days. When Apple had defective keyboards, they created a public repair program, dedicated support page, no questions asked. When Intel found CPU stability issues, they issued public statements within days. Nvidia? Silent deletion at 2 a.m. And while they were deleting evidence in the middle of the night, users were still posting on forums asking why their fans weren't working, getting no response. Nvidia forum staff were seen viewing these threads. Viewing, not responding. Think about what that means. Someone at Nvidia looked at dead GPUs, cards worth more than a month's rent, and decided that silence was better for the brand than a warning was for the customer. That's not a bug. That's not an oversight. That is a decision. And that decision tells you everything you need to know about what Jensen Huang's company actually thinks of you. Now here's what I need you to do right now, because Nvidia clearly isn't going to do it for you.
Jensen Huang spent this year telling the world that Nvidia is the most important technology company on Earth. He wants you inside Nvidia's software ecosystem, Nvidia app, DLSS, GeForce Now, AI tools. Every one of these requires you to trust Nvidia's software updates. 570.124 just shattered that trust. Here's the reality going forward. The community is your quality assurance team now, not Nvidia. Reddit, forums, YouTube, this is where you'll get warned first, not from the trillion-dollar company you paid, from strangers on the internet who care more about your hardware than the people who sold it to you. Remember this screenshot from the beginning? One random Redditor, one free monitoring tool. That's what stood between thousands of GPUs and permanent destruction. Not Nvidia's QA, not Microsoft's certification, not Jensen Huang. A guy on Reddit with GPU-Z. Jensen, if your PR team is watching this, and I know they are, here's the message. Earn back the trust you destroyed. Implement safety notifications. Cover a warranty claims. Reform your QA pipeline. Or watch this community make sure every GPU buyer in the world knows exactly what you did and what you chose not to do. Jensen Huang spent this year telling the world that Nvidia is the most important technology company on Earth. He wants you inside Nvidia's software ecosystem, Nvidia App, DLSS, GeForce Now, AI tools. Every one of these requires you to trust Nvidia's software updates. 570.124 just shattered that trust. Here's the reality going forward. The community is your quality assurance team now, not Nvidia. Reddit, forums, YouTube, this is where you'll get warned first, not from the trillion-dollar company you paid, from strangers on the internet who care more about your hardware than the people who sold it to you. Remember this screenshot from the beginning? One random Redditor, one free monitoring tool. That's what stood between thousands of GPUs and permanent destruction. Not Nvidia's QA, not Microsoft's certification, not Jensen Huang. A guy on Reddit with GPU-Z. Jensen, if your PR team is watching this, and I know they are, here's the message. Earn back the trust you destroyed. Implement safety notifications. Cover a warranty claims. Reform your QA pipeline. Or watch this community make sure every GPU buyer in the world knows exactly what you did and what you chose not to do.